flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the USC Trojans and the Hornets. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Trojans kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. He'll bring it back looking for help. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Hornets offense will go on the attack first. There's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. They believe he is the guy who can really give a jolt of energy to this rushing attack. Here's Brown to begin the drive. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Thurman. The quick out. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Again, it's Brown. Maybe a crease. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
Makes the catch.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to hide.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. The 40. He's at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he makes the extra point. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw, it's Thurman. Finds his back in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Wide receiver going in motion. Goes to the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Got a little grass. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the the 35 after that big run. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Hornets will have it first. Hands it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hornets.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt Sundays. Throwing, Williams. Fires left. That's reeled in. It's Cotton. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
They typically are, and it's typically Hollywood scripts, right? Just beautiful playmakers, big bodies, fast bodies, that highlight the famous celebrity quarterbacks. That's just what USC does.
Play fake, Williams. Finds his tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Alston. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Sends it back in motion. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Williams. Quarterback adapting. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They'll try the run. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Rides to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Thurman. Gets it out fast. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and then before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Hornets back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Scanning the field is Thurman. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Looking for room. It's Alston. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Williams unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Trojans will bring as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. On the move at the 30. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Thurman. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's got him this time. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Hornets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Looking for a gap. It's Alston. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Utah in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Colorado Buffaloes. And it's the Utes able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Work out as he stopped at the 13. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Trojans in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Here's Williams to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. You see a defensive lineman come up with a play like that, make the sack, they start building some momentum to impose their will up front.
Man, there ain't nothing better than getting a stack. That's what you keep track of on defensive line. You're like, yeah, I already got one. You start keeping a tally of how many you can get. That's what you dream about. You dream about getting to the quarterback. Yes, tackles are nice, but I want sacks. I want that QB on the ground.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Going long. Makes a grab for a big play. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Throwing, Williams. Rushes on him, trying to make magic on the scramble.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Williams will pass. Oh, they're after him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Splits the uprights. Good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hauls it in.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
And after that last completion, left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down. How will they attack on second and short? Trying play action. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run.
Maybe some room here. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Hornets will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets.
Well, the defense had been doing a pretty good job bottling this guy up. They knew that was a big key in this game, but this guy's got the ability where it just takes one, David, and that was the play right there. Nice vision, able to get into the open field, and his speed did the rest.
And that's why you keep handing him the football. Like, he's going to get stopped, sure, but any given moment, he can make the big play for this offense. They'll keep feeding him because he is that dude.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for space. It's Alston. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Trojans will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. The option look. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Williams. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season. It's now 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Alston. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. Williams looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. Makes it connect.
He's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Williams. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw, it's Thurman. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Power football with the run. Turns it on in midfield. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Hornets with the 1st and 10. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Back to pass on second down. Throwing right. This dude is just a master along the sideline, getting that foot in bounds for the nice gain. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Trojans use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Thurman. Going for 6. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Hornets. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's given this defense all they can handle.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. Running inside, it's Alston. Shakes off the defender. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Quarterback keep. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
In this offense, they like their quarterback running these QB-designed runs like you saw right there, but the defense, they're going to light up every time they see him tote the rock. They know they've got an opportunity to lay a hit on him and create a takeaway like they did right there.
Looking down the middle. He's open on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And the Hornets are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Looking for a man. It's Thurman. Lets it go to the end zone. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Here's Brown. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hornets.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Number 81 set to kick this one away.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Williams to throw. Complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his...
He's going to let it go. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient.
Going for it all. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one. Just yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest. I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
They'll go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Off play action. Here's a heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Third downs are a huge determining factor in winning and losing games. And what a great play by the defense that time. Going up against one of the best third down offenses in the entire country. Great job breaking on the ball and helping force the incompletion.
And it's gone! And now the lead is even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
He'll take the deep shot. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Williams. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this
Glad to have you with us from Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Hornets and the Ball State Cardinals. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Cardinals headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Hornets offense will have the first possession of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip? Right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Excellent situational awareness to make the grab and get just enough of that 1st down.
And how about the play call? They didn't want to hold on to the football. They wanted to get that thing out of their hand, trust the receiver to make the catch, and then what does he do? Gets the 1st down, gets out of bounds. New set of downs for this offense.
Got a man. It's Hayward. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go right back to him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Touchdown, Hornets. Along the sideline, got it in the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
The Cardinals offense gets to come out for its 1st possession of the game. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Sims. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Cardinals. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Extra point here will tie the game. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Give to the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And that defense gets to him. He goes at the 9. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Thurman. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Hornets send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Sims. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There's a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense wants to bring the heat. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ball State. Lining up for the PAT.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. And we we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the air, it's Thurman. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They want to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. It's Hayward. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Hornets come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Sticks it in his belt. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hornets. There's nothing like seeing the hardest working guy on the offense get in for 6.
The big physical guy that blocks 99% of the time. You don't give him the ball very often. Reward the big fella for blocking his tail off. Gotta like that.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter.
Number 81 set to kick this one off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. They'll run it from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. Makes it past the marker. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
To the air, it's Archer. He's got the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent. You've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running.
It's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're
might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable 3rd down situations. And we've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Cardinals will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready, go.
They'll run the option. Now the toss.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Pulls it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game. All week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nope.
Grabs it, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. To throw, it's Thurman. Firing to the right, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Hornets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to Brown. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hayward. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. Trying to buy time. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Hornets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to throw. It's Thurman. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Complete to the left. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these 2 guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was
a shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. The field goal is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. 1 more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
The Hornets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Cardinals head coach at the half. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
And how about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. caught in the backfield. It's Cooper. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a catch at the 10. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Looking downfield, it's Thurman. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Yeah, it's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and physical, and it's hard to drag him down. He only needed a few yards to get that first down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
And the Hornets are marching down the field. On the option. He'll do it himself. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to pass. It's Thurman. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Hornets will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Fakes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Hornets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off play action on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cooper. Gets it across the 10 to the 11, and a fresh set of downs and a little breathing room to boot. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run the draw. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. They've really answered the bell. This offense had a good first half. Second half, man, starting to put a couple of drives together, pressuring the quarterback, getting the sack, making this offense feel uncomfortable.
Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. To the ground with the back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Thurman. Catch in the middle, it's Hayward. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the stick. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target to the left. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Might be changing the route. Now the play fake. Slings it. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They call PI on the offense. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. A give to Brown. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Back to pass. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
at the 10-yard
How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hornets. The extra point here would tie the game.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
number 81, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Archer. Working that left side now. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
The short hands, it's Cooper. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He wants to throw it again. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Here's a little room there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Cooper. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move. As they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 28. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Quick handoff. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Archer. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good! And with just over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Big-time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. Makes the grab, breaks into the open, and he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in? Ball game, offense trying to put something together, but man, they anticipated pass, they played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. From the gun to give, looking for room. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. And he really needs to get away a good kick here. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.